Hey, Accounting 205 students. I just want to go over the basic instructions for the budget spreadsheet assignment with you. So give me just a second. I'm going to share my screen. All right. So if you'll take a look in your week 9 module, you'll see your budget spreadsheet assignment. Let's click on that. And first of all, you want to first watch the Chapter 8 lecture video and learn all about budgets before you start on this project. Once you've watched Chapter 8 and read Chapter 8, maybe worked on the homework a little bit and kind of have a grasp of the material, then you'll be ready to start on this project. So there's 2 files attached. One is your budget spreadsheet Excel file. And I do want to emphasize that it is Excel. Okay, it doesn't say numbers, it doesn't say Google Sheets, it says Excel. So this is a project to be completed in Excel. If you don't have Excel, you can get Microsoft Office 365 for students for free. I've provided the link to that previously, and I think you can probably link to it right there as well. But this does need to be completed in Excel and turned in Excel. If you send me a .numbers file, I cannot open it and grade it because I don't use fruit computers, okay? I mean Apple, that's what I'm talking about. So it needs to be an Excel file. So there are 2 files attached. Let's take a look at each of them. So this is just in preview mode. So the Excel file, you'll want to download it. Let me go ahead and do that so I can show you what's here. And then I also want to take a look at, let's see, that. I want to take a look at the Word doc as well while we're here. So if we look at the preview for the Word doc, it essentially gives you the instructions for the assignment. It seems to still be loading. There it is. All right, so we're looking at this master budget with supporting schedules. And I'm not going to read all of this at you, but you're going to be doing this budget for Earrings Unlimited. The good news is that they are a retailer, not a manufacturer. So it does make a couple things a little bit easier. They give you their sales data the last few months, which is actuals, and then April through September, which is all budgeted. And some other important information here about inventory, 40%, $4 a pair for earrings. So lots of information here that I'll let you guys read. I just kind of want to give you a quick look around at what's here. All kinds of information about their expenses, their variable expenses, their fixed expenses. And they give you some of their balance sheet information as of March 31st. So that's essentially their beginning balance sheet. And that becomes important when you're doing your budgeted balance sheet. Okay, so tons and tons of information here. So just note to refer back to that. So what's required? A, you're going to do a sales budget by month and a total for the quarter. Okay, so you're working on essentially the second quarter, April, May, and June. So it's the second quarter of the year. So you'll be doing April, May, and June, and then the sum for the quarter. The schedule of expected cash collections from sales, the merchandise purchases budget, and the schedule of expected cash disbursements. So you'll do those 4 schedules, and then you're going to do your cash budget, your budgeted income statement, and your budgeted balance sheet. Okay, so that's the assignment. I think in this format, it feels like, wow, that's overwhelming. Where do I begin? And the answer to that is you begin by opening that Excel file. So I'm going to pull the Excel file up. Let's see. It's thinking about it. Give me a second. Well, it's just taking its sweet time here. I'm going to download again and try over again here. There we go. That was easy. Okay, so we're looking at this Excel file, and essentially your job is going to be to fill in every single cell that's yellow, and that will actually complete all of the assigned material. So you're going to put your name in the top. Enable editing first. There we go. So you'll put your name in. I'm putting my name in. And oh, spelling is a thing. And I already know what class you're in, so don't worry about that. But what I would encourage you guys to do, and this will truly make your life easier as you go through this project, is use formulas. Okay, don't just type in numbers, but use formulas like we've been practicing in the Excel simulation problems in your homework. So for example, this is great because they have, if you look down at the bottom here, they have the given tab. So that's all the data. Okay, that's all the data that we were looking at previously. It's the same as what you'll find in the Word document, but it's all in Excel format. Okay, so it lists all the forecasted sales and the selling price and all kinds of great stuff. So let me show you how I would approach some of this. So they want our budgeted sales in units for April. So I'm going to type equals. I'm going to go to the given tab and I'm going to choose that one, and then I'll click enter. Okay, and again for May, I type equals, I go to the given tab, and I'm gonna click on 100,000 and I hit enter. And again for June, equals, given tab, click on that one. All right. Now my selling price per unit, now I could just type in 10 because I know it's $10, but if you really want to be technical about using formulas, let's go back and grab it from the given tab. So I'm going to choose $10 right there. And with these other ones, I could just say equals April. And even the quarter still equals 10. It's not a sum. Whereas my budgeted sales in units for the quarter, I can say equals this plus this plus this. Enter. Okay. So I filled out my sales budget, but I need to finish the math, right? Now I could do the math and type in the answers, or I can make Excel do the math for me. And I do encourage you to make Excel do the work for you, because if you change anything, if you make a mistake, if you've got everything formula driven, then everything will update when you make a correction. So instead of just typing 650,000, I'm going to say equals, click on this cell, and then I do times, and then this cell, and then enter. And look how amazing this is. It tells me that I'm correct. Isn't that handy? It gives you a pretty good feeling that you're doing something right. Excuse me. If you're not correct, so let's say I type in the answer here is 457, which clearly is wrong. Then it says try again. So to the extent that you get to try again, that's a pretty good indicator that you need to fix what you've done there. So again, I'll use a formula and I'm going to type equals, then click on the 100,000 and then type times and then click on the $10 and then hit enter. And again, I'm correct. So you want to keep going through this whole spreadsheet, all of this tab, and fill out all of the yellow cells. And like I said, I encourage you to use formulas as much as possible, because to the extent that you change something, correct something, fix something, if you've used formulas, everything will update for you. If you don't use formulas, then you'll be sitting there going through it all manually, trying to find which cells you need to update and what has changed. I do recommend that you spend a little time on part 1B, your schedule of expected cash collections, sooner rather than later. And if you're stuck on it, refer to the chapter 8 lecture. We actually go through a similar process there, but I often get students that are a little confused on that part. But of course, please feel free to email me if you need help, and also use your discussion groups this week to help you through this assignment. All right, that's it. Trying to keep it short, but let me know if there's anything I can help you with. I will take questions and do my best to help each of you. Please do remember that this is an individual assignment. So it's fine to help a classmate or help a friend, but please don't share your work with anyone. You can compare what you got or give each other pointers, but don't send your Excel file to anybody. I truly appreciate your honesty and integrity on that. And of course, let me know how I can help you guys. All right.